opponent. He's putting on a lot of pressure, and there's a nuke on the way.
Yeah.
Jake, as DeMiGod, what do you do?
Yeah, you don't really do it. I don't see how you can deal with a nuke, to be honest. Like, you're pretty much contained to not be able to kill the ghost because there's 2 tanks.
Yeah.
So the ghost can just nuke from a distance.
Oh my god, and he's trying to land his natural, but that's not going to happen either.
There's 1 Banshee, and there's only 5 Marines here, so maybe if he has, like, amazing micro, he can just, like, kill all these Marines.
There's 5 Marines and soon a ghost as well. So that's at least something, but I agree. Like, right now, DeMiGod has 1 chance only, and that's pushing down and trying to clean this up or waiting for Maru to overextend. Like, that's all you can do.
Yeah, I kind of wish DeMiGod would just go for, like, a hidden base or something, because I don't think he's ever really going to break out. Oh, he does have...
Oh, very nice.
Actually pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful here with the Matrix, and he's going to kill almost all these units. Maru kind of overextending, but of course, DeMiGod gets loose, but he's down about 40 supply. He has 16 workers against 54. Oh dear, DeMiGod, he just has to pull everything. Like, there's no way you're coming back from this.
33 to 75.
You can't mac your way out of this.
Yeah, you really can't. 17 workers to 57. I have a feeling if Maru pulled all his SCVs right now, he possibly could win.
Jesus.
Like,
let's hope he doesn't try to.
I mean, no, he would never, but I mean, like, he has 60 SCVs to 17 army supply.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, there's 1 Banshee, you know, so.
Well, I guess then technically he would win eventually, right?
Unless you build missile turrets. But, you know, Maru right now, he's setting up for his next attack. But behind this, he's getting all the upgrades, he's getting cloak for his ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a ghost drop. Of course it's a ghost drop.
It's a nuke drop.
Yeah. Standard, you know, 8-minute nuke drop.
So I guess the play is you nuke the main.
Yeah.
You make him pull his units to work. Oh, there's actually...
Wow, did he see this coming? This is some mind gaming going on from DeMiGod.
What is this turret? I mean, nice turret. I guess this is really good against nuke drops.
Yeah, it is. It's actually really good against nuke drops for some odd reason. But the ghost does come in. He's got to find the blind spot, I think.
There might be a blind spot. It's hard to say if that's one. Oh, he has a Raven already, though.
Yeah, he does have 2 Ravens, actually. The EMP's a Raven. It's lovely.
I think you need to get in there and pick it up.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to, not with the turret.
Almost got the Raven. He was trying to focus the Raven down.
Yeah, but I think Maru right now...
He's starting another nuke.
Jesus, he really wants to make this nuke drop happen. But behind this, like, he's just powering. DeMiGod is trying to get up there in workers, but Maru's at 70. He doesn't need to make any more workers if he doesn't want to. He's getting his 4th base set up right now. DeMiGod, he's trying kind of to get it, like, he's got a Banshee, 2 siege tanks, he's getting Stim, so he's trying to transition to Bio, but that's always an awkward transition to make.
Yeah, I just feel like DeMiGod's play right now is a little bit clunky based off the opener. Like, you kind of want to try
him, right?
Yeah, you want to try and restabilize, but it's really hard to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if he has Stim right now. He doesn't.
No, he's researching it right now.
It's 10 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
We don't have Stim yet.
Yeah.
So that just kind of shows how clunky the game was earlier.
Oh dear. Well,
I feel like he can't make it work, but he's gonna try.
He can't reach this ghost. There's no way. He just has to back off. And I love this actually. Maru being very tactical with this.
This is when you queue up a second. Yeah, okay. This is when you queue up the second one and you cancel the first one.
He's not gonna cancel it.
He's definitely. What?
Yeah, he doesn't cancel. He just goes.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought that was in range. I was like, what? Why would you do that?
Well, this is trouble actually. He's gonna deal a lot of damage to this orbital. And it's actually low enough you can just focus it down if you want to. Maru just goes in. He's going to start firing down everything. Siege tanks are falling, and so is DeMiGod. Not many units left, and Maru with a dominating first map.
I mean, Maru could have done almost anything with that advantage.
Yeah, like, he just did so much damage with those few units in the beginning. But that's the thing, like, a Reaper died, and Maru just right away goes for it.
The Korean fans are so happy.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, Maru is really showing some awesome games though. Like, he keeps him really high caliber, he's not slacking with his multitasking or anything, but also brings us some really, I want to say, creative builds and strategy. Now, of course, the manager here for the Iran esports team.
It's like, you know, he had nukes, right?
Don't lose that first Reaper, basically. But yeah, that's a harsh blow for lightweight. Oh, sorry, for
DeMiGod.
DeMiGod.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
I got you, buddy.
My mind just went away for a second. That's a harsh blow, but at the same time, like, there's several games to pick this up, and we were talking about this with maps as well, because now DeMiGod, he gets Dreamcatcher if he wants to, for instance.
Yeah, I mean, Dreamcatcher, it's a weird. I assume what's going to be next. It's actually a weird map. There's a lot of things you can abuse on it, and I feel like Maru is probably going to. No offense to DeMiGod, but Maru is probably going to be better at abusing the map than DeMiGod will be.
Yeah, it's one of those maps that has a lot of things you can abuse. For instance, those destructible rocks in the middle, right? How do they work really in TVT? Like, what's the dynamic with those?
I don't think it's a huge deal because like you could just kill them. You have enough DPS if your army's there to just kill the rocks, but. It can buy some time, I guess. If you're playing mech, it's probably better to take them down, and you can kind of stop them if they were going bio to like push you directly.
Yeah. Does the goal base ever really matter in TVT?
I mean, if
you want a proxy, maybe something.
Maybe if you're the bio player, you can take it. You'd want to take a ton of bases, but like I don't think it really would ever come into play.
Well, we are going to see, ladies and gentlemen. So far, it's a bit of an uphill slope here for DeMiGod, but the players are ready. As we are entering our second map here. I believe it's going to be Dreamcatcher. And, well, I think DeMiGod right now has to make something work.
He definitely has to make something.
And that is actually going to be...
It's Dreamcatcher.
It is Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, our first player in the top left-hand side, hailing from Korea, it is Maru!
And in the bottom right, hailing from Iran, is DeMiGod.
We go
gas first.
Gas first, and oh, Maru! The GSL tactics are coming out.
He's going for a proxy Rex.
Oh dear.
He actually doesn't have his gases yet.
So is it just...
Okay, there's his gas.
Yeah. So what do we see? Like, it's quite a late gas.
It's going to be Reaper, I guess.
So just double proxy Rex Reaper?
Yeah.
Oh dear. So on
Rex,
this map,
gas,
it's
Rex.
not the most comfortable thing, I understand.
No, there's no jump spot in the main, so it's not the greatest map to do it on for sure.
Yeah, but DeMiGod,
the jump spot's not terrible though. Like if you jump up the ramp in the natural, you can jump into the main pretty easily. It's just not a great map. I feel like Maru probably doesn't really care if it's a good or bad map.
Exactly. It's probably he just likes it probably because there's less chance someone's going to scout for it. And I gotta say, like DeMiGod hasn't been scouting. That's one of the first things you have to do against Maru, I think, because he doesn't know what's coming.
That's actually what we saw Strike do. Strike did a really good job of scouting around his side of the map. So, yeah, we don't see DeMiGod doing it. He's actually going Reaper Expand like CC.
Oh, dear.
This is pretty much the worst thing you can do against this.
Oh, and he's just going for the scout straightforward. If he saw this, at least there'd be some kind of, like, redemption in not building that second command center. But it does go down. Double Reaper production on the way. Oh, this might be a really short second game.
I'm pretty sure he can't really defend this. It's one Reaper against two immediately, and then four against two.
Yeah. And Maru has done this a lot. Like, Maru is the in-house expert at this. And he's going to wait for the Reaper as well, so he can take you down right away. And now DeMiGod sees it come in. His Reaper takes damage as well. Like, he can't even go back with it. Like, he has no defense at home.
Yeah, he's kind of forced into this weird situation. I don't really see how he can defend it. He's building bunkers. It's not really going to be enough.
No.
Okay, and Maru's building his own bunker too.
The aggressive bunker and pulling a lot of SCVs, but of course, as long as you micro well enough, you're never going to get trapped by these SCVs.
Are just going down one by one. I don't really see how he can defend this. He's got one Marine and one Reaper and a Dream. Is that going to be enough?
Well, I do not think so, Jake. Right now, those Reapers, one does actually go down, but very nice grenades, killing off several.
He got both the Reaper and the Marine too.
Yeah, so killing off every single combat unit that DeMiGod has, and he's just kiting these workers forever.
And DeMiGod's not mining. He can't actually produce anything on the factory except for this one Cyclone.
Oh, and there we go. GG Maru with a quick second win. Jesus, that was brutal to watch.
Yeah, I mean, when you see Maru proxy acting, it's like, this is his territory.
Yeah, and to the defense here of DeMiGod, like, Maru makes it look this easy against Koda's players as well. Like, when Maru proxy axes and it's not being scouted, this is how it looks. Like, no matter who you're facing, it's so difficult to hold.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if this was anybody else, it would have been like, well, could have been like TY, it would have been like, okay, there's nothing much he could have really done in that situation.
Like, he didn't scout it, that's it, like, you can't do anything. But, yeah, that was a very quick one. So, in that case, we're definitely going to Acid Plant number 2.
Right.
And Acid Plant, I still think you can proxy that as well.
I'm pretty sure there's no jump spot in Acid Plant either, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, but...
why can't I think of this? This is something that I 100% should know, but it's just, like, blank in my mind for some reason.
Yeah, well, we can't know everything. It's,
no, like, I should know this. I've played this map like 100 times.
So, acid plant coming up.
There's definitely no jump spot. I don't know why my mind was lapsing there.
I think also because you have a choke into your natural, it is, and you don't have like the wide ramp, wide like kind of cliff up into your main. It's more difficult here to get the same kind of engagement that Maru got in the previous map.
Yeah,
because at least you have the big kind of line where you can just jump up anywhere you want.
Right. Yeah, I don't see how you ever proxy Rex on this map.
Well, it is Maru we're talking about.
Yeah, Maru does it. He just doesn't care.
Yeah, right.
I'd be surprised if he did, though. I think Maru's playing really strategically right now.
And we have to remind everyone, by the way, these are during these demonstration matches, it's all single elim brackets. Like if Iran right now loses to Korea, they're out. Like that's it. You got to the semifinals, but you do not get further. So there's a lot of pressure right now on DeMiGod. He does not want to be down against Maru. He has one more chance there.
Will he be able to redeem himself?
Well, we're going to see. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here on Acid Plant, and in the bottom right-hand corner for Korea, with the strongest cheerleading team I've ever heard, it is going to be Maru!
And in the top left for Iran, currently down 2-0, it is going to be DeMiGod.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is not a proxy Rax at least.
Yeah.
For Maru.
I think it'll just be the same, like 2 Reaper Hellion thing again. Like it's just like the most standard and safest thing you can do against someone you're not 100% sure how they're going to play. So it makes sense if you're Maru to do it.
So we see Maru here going for the gas first, and we see DeMiGod going for the barracks into gas. Like, does this differ in? Does the opportunities you have later differ a lot doing this, or
the later gas? Well, the later gas means you can't really go the double Reaper Hellion thing. That's one thing. Like, we haven't seen a second gas from Maru yet, so it might. I'm trying to think if it's going to be CC or not. Like, we usually see our second gas very soon, so yeah, depends on that.
Yeah.
But generally, if you get a really quick second gas, you can get a factory and then a starport and get 2 Reapers at the same time.
Okay.
You can't
so like
really do that if you get one gas.
Setup,
if you get one gas, there's definitely no starport in the question, or immediately at least.
Yeah. So right now, for instance, we do see DeMiGod with the first Reaper here, but as you say, like, we're not going to see the double Reaper into Hellion kind of setup. So it looks though we're not going to have super much aggression in the early game.
I'm surprised Maru is going to get a CC so early, I think.
Well, you know, he can play a lot of different styles though. Like Maru is really versatile, and it seems like they're kind of mirroring each other builds, except for Maru having slightly more gas.
Yeah. It means Maru's going to have a faster factory.
Yeah, so it might be up to Maru to be slightly aggressive here, depending on like the first unit he gets here as well, and also like the timing of his starport, of course.
Yeah, Maru getting a Marine after Reaper. Just safe. I'm still surprised that Maru took a CC, to be honest.
You just expect him to be super aggressive every single map?
Yeah.
Well, Maru is known for being aggressive.
Aggressive or safe. Like,
yeah.
Either way, I'm actually just surprised. Well, it's not a bad thing. Like if this was TY or whoever DeMiGod, I wouldn't question it at all.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I think as well, like, because he has the space to do it, like he's up 2 games. So like if you want to play kind of like into an expansion, I think it's fine to just play it out and see, not taking crazy risks, but at the same time you don't have to play overly safe.
Yeah.
But, well, we're going to see, because right now we do have the first Hellion coming out here from Maru. The starport is on the way. DeMiGod, though, still has to finish up his factory, so we don't exactly know what's up to yet.
Yeah, this factory is delayed because of what we were talking about earlier, so like the later gas. So I think in general you should just get the faster gas. It doesn't really delay your CC anyways, and your factory is slightly faster. So really, it's a better build. Like, it's just cleaner.
Oh, Maru's build?
Yeah.
All right, all right. But we do see DeMiGod getting the quicker cyclone, so it looks like he wants to be slightly defensive for a while.
Yeah.
Because Maru right now, he's poking out with his Reaper. Haven't really seen what he did with it, but he's probably just scouting around in the frontier of DeMiGod. He's getting his Hellion there as well, and he might go for a bit of a poke.
Yeah, Maru's playing really safely too. He's getting he has reactor Marines at home, and he has a pretty quick cyclone, but he's also going into like a tech lab on the starport. So he's not like risking producing your, say, tech lab on a factory and skipping a factory unit or something like that.
All right.
So he's playing really safely. Because you can skip the factory unit and get a tech lab or something, but that is like, it's very dangerous.
Yeah. He gets the Raven first as well, so like, even Banshees won't touch him.
Like, he's playing really like standard, really safe.
Yeah.
Not like overly safe, but this is just like, I don't want to die to a Banshee. I don't want to die to random, like, Hellions and Reapers. I'm just going to play my safe game with a good economy.
It might be Maru's pride here. He's just saying, like, well, I'm 3-0 so far. I just want to keep the streak as well. I don't want to die to something crazy just taking me out.
Yeah.
And I think it's a solid argument as well, because Maru is a mechanically stronger player compared to anyone in the world right now. So if you do force the game into the mid-game or late game, even if you have a slight deficit somewhere, you will be in a perfect position.
Yeah, I would be very scared if it was DeMiGod.
Yeah.
like the nice thing is if Maru does go for one base and stuff like that, you can cut corners. He actually misplaced the start there. Oh. You can cut corners and become ahead of Maru.
Yeah.
If Maru doesn't cut any corners and doesn't do anything early and is playing a standard game, you can't cut corners to be ahead of him.
Exactly, because as we talked about before, Maru sees all the details as well. So as soon as you try to cut corners and he doesn't, well, then he's just going to abuse those things.
Right.
We do already see him poking out as well. He does have the Hellion in the front, but he's also bringing some Cyclones. He's bringing a Raven. Might want to put on some pressure in the front of DeMiGod.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is if the nice thing is there's a bunker from DeMiGod, so it's not like he's going to get completely shut down by a Raven or something like that. You can't like shut down a bunker with a defensive matrix or interference matrix rather.
Yeah, but that's a very defensive siege tank though. Is he expecting a drop, do you think? Because he has like siege tank in the main and Marine split out. No, that's a fusion core.
Yeah, he's going battlecruiser.
Oh, okay.
I knew he was going to do it once. I knew he was going to do it.
Yeah, well, this would be the game to do in that case, because he's getting his Yamato cannon.
You know, everything that I was curious and confused about before now makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't sure why you would play out an economical game and why you would do this, and now it's just like, okay.
Yeah,
I
because it's still battlecruisers, of course.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he's playing a little bit safer in this situation. Like,
yeah. Because it is quite an awkward transition.
Exactly.
Like, you do have quite a bit of space where your opponent, if they attacks you, you don't have that much if you don't go quite safe.
I mean, they take forever to build.
Yeah, and they're quite expensive.
If you don't play safe, you actually would just have like one Cyclone, you'd probably just die.
Yeah, and also it goes with double upgrades. Like, it doesn't get much more greedy in terms of like tech-heavy armies than this.
Right.
So, but we did see the previous series with Maru. Against Strike, he was getting 3-3 mass battlecruisers, and that wasn't even that late into the game. So
yeah,
this is scary, and that's a good scan. That's a perfect scan, seeing both armories. He sees the fusion core. He sees that starport with the tech lab. He's got to know what's going on if he saw the Strike series.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you didn't see the Strike series, you might be like, is this Liberator range?
Yeah.
Is it? But if you saw the Strike series, you'd know this is battlecruisers.
So what you do is DeMiGod right now. You see this come in. What's the hardcore response? Like, what's your counter?
You definitely don't build turrets. You just get a bio, right? Like
you just go mass bio.
Yeah, like you get up your Marines. I actually don't mind the push. As long as he's got stim and combat shields, it's actually not bad if you can hit a timing where there's only one battlecruiser. I just don't think this is enough Marines yet. Well, he also doesn't have any medevacs. If these Vikings were medevacs, maybe.
That'd be quite scary.
Yeah, see, the problem is Maru
DeMiGod doesn't have stim either.
He definitely can't attack until stim and combat shields finishes.
Yeah, so that's a big problem because like it's a formidable army. Like he has 63 army supply right now. That's a lot of Marines. But if those tanks are sieged up, like
and the one does he have a Raven? If he has a Raven, he can shut down these. Then
he
can actually shut down the battlecruiser.
Oh, he might try to snipe it.
He's trying to Yamato it.
Oh wow, this is some high-level micro right now. Let's see if DeMiGod can get the defense rate. There we go. Very beautiful matrix.
Nice.
It's going down, and DeMiGod is just going for it.
Is he going to win this game?
Oh my god, and DeMiGod gets both the siege tanks. He's going forward. Maru doesn't have that much at home.
Drop the Vikings. Drop the Vikings. Yes.
Oh my god. A battlecruiser comes out, but DeMiGod is still pushing for it.
If he had stim and combat shields right now, he would 100%
combat
win
shields
this game.
Sorry, stim is so close though. Combat shields done.
He can get this battlecruiser too. He's got to blink out.
Oh my god, this is so close. This is so close right now. The battlecruiser survives. He's repairing it. DeMiGod is still pushing in. He has 3 siege tanks left. Oh my god. He needs a few more Marines though.
He just needs to keep his Marine count up. Like he can't bleed Marines right now.
Yeah, he definitely can. He still needs to kill a lot of these workers to catch up as well. So he either needs to kill Maru or all these workers. Those are the 2 options.
Battlecruisers.
Yeah, but there's some Vikings coming out. He's trying to focus down with the 1 battlecruiser.
Yeah, he needs to save his tanks too. He can't lose this army.
Yeah.
Nice Viking going down here. I don't know if I feel like he had a small window there where he might have been able to do it, but I don't know if he retreats, if he can actually, come back and kill him.
Yeah, the problem here is
if he does get all the SCVs here, then he'll be in a really good spot.
Oh, the teleport here with those battlecruisers. It was so close there for DeMiGod. Had he had like 5 more Marines, in that attack, things would have gone completely different. But remember, Maru right now, I think if I can see correctly, he has set up 4 bases, and he's still ahead by about 12 workers.
Okay, well, not anymore. These SCVs are going down pretty quickly. He's almost down to even supply now. The problem is these 3 battlecruisers are going to be really hard to actually deal with.
The problem is he's getting to the point where these battlecruisers, oh my god, this is such a cute micro. Just to get a few extra units there. Oh, nice Maru. Gets the siege tank.
And a Viking.
Beautiful.
I think he just needs to regroup and go for it again. But
oh my god! Oh, so far DeMiGod has killed 35 workers, but probably he wasn't making his own workers behind this, so he's still down in worker supply.
Dead tank.
Oh.
That's really unfortunate. It was so close. I don't know how you're going to defend these either, these 3 battlecruisers.
And the thing is, if Maru retreats, he's going to the point where these battlecruisers are actually getting really difficult to deal with. Like, he has enough that you can't just go for a few Vikings and hard counter them. Like, we're getting into some real Sky Tyrant area soon.
I'm pretty sure these battlecruisers have the ability to blink home too, so they're never going to die.
And with this armor against all these Marines as well, like he has +1 done, he's getting +2 right now.
Yeah.
Like when you get +3 armor against Marines, they do nothing.
He's adding on another starport.
Oh my god.
It's so sad, it was so close.
It was really close, like that was DeMiGod's chance. That was as close as he gets. I gotta say, I'm completely certain Maru broke a sweat there.
Oh, I think he definitely broke a sweat. I broke a sweat for him. Okay.
Jesus, that was intense, but things are kind of calming down a bit. Now, Maru is still in a splendid position because it's such a greedy kind of style, getting double upgrades, 4 bases, mass battlecruisers. He's set up the perfect late game. Like,
I mean, yeah, he's in an amazing position. He has so many CCs, he can build like infinite SCVs too.
Like he almost has infinite SCVs already. He has 78 workers. He's almost doubling his opponent's workers.
I'm just sad. Like. It was so close. He can blink CT or what did I say CTs? He can blink BCs back into it. Like
yeah, he's dealing with these drops. With
now Yamato's 2 of them, and then yeah, these dead.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's how you deal with drops. People ask about drops in TVC, well, Maru has the answer.
Yep.
Oh dear, and Maru right now, he has enough battlecruisers that he can start pushing across the map if he wants to, but he doesn't even have to, he can just wait and max out.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is DeMiGod's move, he has to do something. I don't think he can really let Maru just BC up.
No, no. I love these kind of run bites as well. DeMiGod right now.
He's actually out of blinks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he just have 1, but that's not enough.
He actually might be able to kill that battlecruiser.
Oh, he definitely should be able to, but that
that's too much armor.
Jesus, +2 armor battlecruisers, are you serious?
Yeah, this one battlecruiser.
It doesn't die. The health just doesn't go down, and that's going to be too much. Yeah. DeMiGod taps out.
That was so close.
Oh my god.
If you're DeMiGod, you pretty much give that one to yourself. You just pat yourself on the back. You're like,
yeah, I almost beat Maru.
That was insanely close.
Wow, but Maru's going to keep the 3-0 streak for Korea, taking 2 series here and going into the grand final.
Indeed.
But that also means, of course, that it's not completely over yet for DeMiGod. He's going to go into that bronze match.
Yeah, I mean, he almost took a game off Maru, so
that was
bronze match is always possible, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. And I gotta say, that was a beautiful series. Like, although the series went quite quick, especially with that second map with a proxy from Maru, I gotta say this third game was really
The third game was insane. Yeah, I was like pretty sure we were gonna have an upset. I was like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It was like I was so close to being like, he's got it, right? Like it's GG.
Like this is what we've been waiting for, rather, to anyone who really can like challenge Maru in this competition. But he does stand tall, and of course with that backup of many bases and everything, he managed to close that one out. So that means right now Korea